But she's not like a vegetable monster or something, because it's not probably obsessive with cookies.
Aww.
I know, I'm like, oh, come on, that's the point of it. See, I'm singing C is for cookie. Sorry. Hi. I should actually give this to Tom. I've got books and things to share. One is that a friend of mine, a poet in Chicago, I'll just give this to you because I like it.
Is that why you do that?
Told me about a C&E and chemistry and I don't even remember what what is it? C&E and it's
Chemical and engineering news.
engineering. I'm like an engineering journal had a contest for writing Twitter-length periodic table poems, and like I wrote poems for every thing, so I'm going to start doing that again and making them all be Twitter-length. And I just was sending them out and not knowing anything, and I just found out after I got back that one of them was accepted as the third place winner of their contest. So I'm like, yay, since I've been here I've gotten into newspapers and now I'm in an engineering journal.
Yeah, I like to say her that she's been published in a scientific journal now. For the American Chemical Society.
I'm like, that is the coolest thing, and I read some of them as a preview to Beach Poets feature, and I'm going to show you the one, and it's short, and it's for magnesium, which is number 12 in the periodic table. MG. Who cares? This one's called Magnesium Burn. When your fire starts, you're impossible to stop, burning brilliant white, even underwater. Seeing your fireworks, snapping my flashbulb photos, I feel that your intensity is also part of me. You make my heart beat. It tells you things that it's actually inside of our body and helps regulate our heart, and it actually burns underwater. Like I've got all these weird little things, and I had a little thing of a matchbook because magnesium is known for matchbooks. But anyway, so that was that. And it's just mind blowing. I like that one. I can't believe I'm going to read this. This is a cc&d collection book, the most recent run, A Revolution of Modern Life. And it has a bunch of different things from issues in it, and I run 2 magazines. cc&d magazine is where I will have editorials and things, and one thing that is in this, which is short, is something that I can't believe I'm going to read for you, but I'm going to share it to you. This was the Me Too Lunchtime Cool Topic section. This is called Weighing on My Soul. I worked as an acquaintance workshop facilitator a number of years ago, and periodically after the fact I would get phone calls or messages from people who knew the earlier work that I did to either console people or to give guidance to other women. And over the years I would hear terrible stories, all third hand, but knowing what these were real puts a little weight on my shoulders too, weighing on my soul too, hearing so many stories over so many years. And I told my husband that I recently got a letter from a woman who I knew years ago, back when I worked at the university as an educator group. And this woman tried to feel better years after being raped by a man who she was dating. After everything she had done because of the rape and after her fight to overcome it, she ended up making her a better person. When I explained this to him, he told me that I should publish this letter. I didn't want to do that to the woman, and I didn't think it was a good idea, but he explained to me that there may be women out there who want to hear that they can be strong again, and this letter may be the impetus they need. I told him that if I did this, I'd not reveal the woman's name who wrote this letter, and I didn't know, not only in an attempt to protect her privacy, but to also make it clear that all women can feel this. I got in touch with her, and she said it was okay as long as I left any information about her out of it. I hope this helps. Dear Janet, hi there. I know it's been forever since we talked, but I remember you back at U of I doing acquaintance rate flyers, ads, and workshops, so I hope you don't mind me writing this letter to you. I couldn't think of anyone else I could share this with, though. Something occurred to me in the evening of the anniversary of the day I was raped. Yes, I remember it. How could I forget? It's been years, and I've grown a lot since that night. I could talk about how I was young then. I could talk about how I didn't know how to stop what was happening to me, but that would be more victim blaming. Well, wouldn't it? So what I did want to say is that for the first time in years, on this day, I wasn't angry. All I could think was that even though what I went through was terrible, even though I spent years crying about what happened to me, it occurred to me that if it didn't happen to me, if it didn't force me to learn about sexism so firsthand back then I might not have worked so hard in my life to be as strong as I am now. I'm not saying I'm glad it happened to me, far from it, but if I remove that bad element from my past, I might have ended up becoming a different person from who I am today. I believe that I have gained strength from the battles I've had to fight because of this. For the first time, after all the anniversaries of that rape that have haunted me, I have to say that this bad thing helped me grow. I might not be who I am, I might not like who I am today if I didn't have that terrible thing happen to me to change the way I think. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. For some reason, though, I wanted to share it with you. It's easy to dwell on rape because the memories are so powerful and consuming for so many years. As I said before, if I removed that from my past, I unravel the tapestry of who I am. If I like who I've become, removing that might make me someone I wouldn't recognize and someone I'd rather not be. It's a valuable thing, and that's one thing I make a point to put that stuff like that into cc&d magazine, and I hope that helps people, I guess. So, and I have a book, and I did this from beginning to Chicago. I had to release a couple books. You've heard me reading some of these things when I'm writing a poem for every day of the year. I had over 200 pages after half a year, and John's like, why doesn't Scarce Publication do 2 volumes? This is the first volume, every event of the year, volume 1, January through June, and it's a leather-looking cover from this vegetarian, which I find really ironically funny. But anywho, so I thought I'd pull out one from this. I don't know if I've shared it with you, and it was written for World Environment Day. But it doesn't say the day, so you have to look at the table of contents for that. This one is called Escape to Peace. We create and build our environments. We look to escape to peace and tranquility, if only we lived in a green environment and not such a gray one. Because once we clear our head of all our internal pollution, we become aware of the external pollution. Smokestacks, car exhaust fumes choke us. Even industrial farming pollutes our environment, using up our resources to kill en masse. We pollute our minds as we pollute the earth, as we look for what more we can do to finally feel peace in our environment again.